Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about a career option in the shipping and logistics industry that many students don't really hear about. The role of a shipbroker. So let me start with something we see every day. We talk about crude oil imports, coal shipment, iron exports, or even food grains moving across countries. But have you ever wondered who actually decides which ship carries that cargo, at what cost, what time? So that's where the role of a shipbroker comes in. A shipbroker is essentially the connecting link between the ship owner and companies that need ship to transport cargo. So you can think of this role as basically a mix of sales, negotiation, and market analysis. But it's always at a global level because trade happens between more than one country, right? So, from an MBA or logistics perspective, shipbroking sits at the center of international trade, operations, and commercial strategies. So, now let me tell you what the shipbroker actually does. A major part of shipbroker's job involves understanding the market. The shipping industry is highly dynamic because freight rates changes every day due to factors like, let's say, fuel prices, weather conditions, port congestions, or even geopolitical tensions. So geopolitical tensions like, let's say, the US trade tariffs on India and tariffs on other countries, or the wars between Russia and Ukraine, Israel, Palestine, all these things, they all affect the freight rates and the overall global trade. So another key responsibility of a shipbroker is negotiation. Shipbrokers negotiate the freight rates, the charter duration, payment terms, the incoterms, operational clauses between the ship owner and the charterers. These negotiations are not just about getting the lowest prices. So they basically balance cost, risk, and operational feasibility. So even a small difference in the freight can actually make a huge difference when you're holding a large amount of cargo. So in this scenario, a good communication skill comes into effect. Relationship management is also a big part of this role because ship brokers work closely with the ship owners, the charters, operators of the in different countries. Many deals happens only because of a long-term trust that they have created between the ship broker and the vessel owners. So you may think that once the deal is finalized, the ship broker's role is done. But it doesn't stop there. They are involved in preparing and reviewing charter party agreements to make sure all commercial terms are clearly defined. A small mistake in a contract clause can lead to serious disputes or financial losses. So, take for instance, unclear demurrage term can result in extra costs if a ship gets delayed at a port. This is why attention to detail is also critical skill for the ship brokers. Ship brokers also play an important role during operations. So, let's say if a vessel gets delayed due to bad weather or port congestion, the broker often acts as a coordinator between both the parties to manage the situation and find a practical solutions. This makes the role of both strategic and operational, and it requires the ability to stay calm and under pressure. Now, let me talk to you about the skills required for this career. So, to succeed as a shipbroker, you need strong communication and negotiation skills. That is number one and most important. And a good understanding of global trade and logistics. That is also highly important. And the ability to analyze market trends quickly. Financial awareness is also important because you need to calculate freight rates, fuel costs, and profitability as a part of the discussion. And most importantly, ship brokers need to be comfortable working in a fast paced and competitive environment where decisions often have to be made very quickly because you see the freight rates in the global market changes on a daily basis. So you have to be quick and adaptable. So now let me tell you about the career growth and opportunities of this role. So most professionals basically start as a traineeship broker or chartering assistants, either as an individual or working with some shipping companies or some third-party logistics companies. So in the early stages, the focus is on learning how the shipping market actually works, and once you gain some good experience, then you can work as a senior ship broker in some chartering companies or commercial heads within the shipping companies. Some professionals even move into maritime consulting roles. So, because consulting is one of the highest paid roles in the world, and as a management student, once you gain a lot of experience, let's say 5 to 7 years of experience, you can get into the maritime consulting. Okay. So now to wrap this up, shipbroking is basically a role that offers global exposure, a lot of learning opportunities, and has a high commercial impact. So if you found this video useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.